This is the Business Leadership Series Minute with your host, the best-selling author of Don't Buy a Duck and founder of MarketingStrategyHero.com, Derek Champagne.
I heard you framing it that way, that the way you're able to look at things and adjust and make adjustments to them to still get where you're going. But that's hard for a lot of people to do. Is there a mindset? How do you get that mindset to where you're even able to do that? People seem to get stuck on their path so often, even when it's not working.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a great question. I talk about your big impact vision. Now, the reason I think that's the right place to start is you're really asking yourself a series of questions that come together, and it's like this. What is that big result that I'm naturally good at getting? And you're naturally good at getting it because you could do it in your sleep. You enjoy doing it. You get a lot of pleasure from doing that for other people. And then you go, and who do I want to deliver that big result for? And now once you start understanding that, you ask, well, what do they need? And how can I best deliver that result in a way that they need it? Because you see, I help people see themselves differently. And then I help them find what are those high profit leverage points and opportunities. So those are the only ones you're focusing on, because you've got an hour of time. You want to spend that hour not in a way that gives you $500, but a way that gives you $5,000 or even $50,000. Those are your high point leverage points. And a lot of times we have a hard time seeing that for ourselves. And then I help people execute. Those are the three things I do. And I do them incredibly well because those are my natural strengths. You have things about you that are natural strengths as well. Now, my point is, I could do that for lots of different niches. And then I would just understand who they are, what their big problems are, and how it relates to that. In my case, I love working with other coaches and consultants because we all speak the same language. We're all here on the planet wanting to uplift other people. And now you ask, well, why is the big impact vision the real key? Here's why it's the key. The bigger the impact you make, it literally means the more value you deliver. Now we're getting to, I think, common sense about business, because I think conscious business is really common sense. So if you're delivering more value for someone who really wants that value and they're in a position to utilize it, that means they're also in a position to pay you. And so you can get paid more because you have a bigger vision of the impact you want, how you really want to uplift and transform other people's lives. That happens to be the highest form of delivery that you can have, because when you help people transform and reach a mastery level, you're going to get paid the most money. And so the real key is understanding what you do best, who really needs that you want to work with, and they have the money to pay you. That's a great niche market.
To hear full episodes of the Business Leadership Series, visit blsnow.net.